There's a question haunting me, a problem in philosophy. It's a puzzle dark and deep that robs me of my sleep. I wake each night at 3:30, wondering why I am me, pondering the mystery of what it means to be.
One day, I was invited by an eminent scientist to a demonstration of his latest invention.
An amazing way of getting from anywhere to everywhere. Note the styling of the cabinet.
The scientist explained that it was a brand new form of transportation that would greatly benefit humanity. He wouldn't tell how it worked, but he offered to let me be one of the first people to try it out.
I'll give you $10.
His eagerness made me suspicious. I figured it was just a trick, using trap doors or mirrors or something. I demanded to know how it was done.
Okay. If you really want to know. It's just a transmission based on the miracle of radio wave. In the first booth, we convert you, and in the second booth, you are reconstituted, just like your favorite breakfast beverage.
I considered taking a ride, but I had the funny feeling there was still something he wasn't telling me. Finally, the scientist admitted that his explanation was not entirely accurate. The machine, in fact, merely analyzed the contents of the first booth, then sent a description of it to the second booth, where a copy was created. The contents of the first booth were then destroyed.
So, want to take a ride?
I asked the scientist why it was necessary to destroy someone.
Num, 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 num.
He pointed out that if this mode of transportation became commonplace and the contents of the first booth were not destroyed, the world would be filled with unwanted replicas of everyone.
Traffic jams, trying to find a parking space.
It seemed immoral that a person would have to be destroyed just to take a trip.
No.
The scientist asked if I would care as much if it was the copy rather than the original that was destroyed. He claimed that it was no more immoral to make a copy and then destroy it than to simply not make a copy in the first place.
But that makes no sense. Everyone ends in the place they started. See what I mean?
It made no moral difference whether you destroyed the original or the copy, since they were identical. But it made more sense to keep the copy since that had a point.
Perfectly moral. It takes people where they want to go.
Again, he invited me to go for a spin. I decided to turn the tables and suggested that he take a ride first. The scientist boasted that he'd ridden the machine hundreds of times and still felt fit as a fiddle. I dared him to demonstrate.
Okay.
To my surprise, he even agreed to repeat the experiment with the doors open.
Oh. Oh. Ta-da!
Again, he encouraged me to give it a try. I insisted that I wanted the inventor of the machine to assure me of its safety.
But I'm the inventor. But you know I'm the inventor. Look, here's the plans. Here's the work.
I, however, insisted that he was a forgery, merely a copy of a copy of a copy of the inventor, and that in my opinion, the original had long since ceased to be. The insulted scientist angrily claimed to be himself, while I contended that he was in fact someone else.
His major credit cards, my library card, my skidoo license.
Even his mother was willing to back him up. At that point, I hatched a fiendish plan. I challenged the scientist to enter the booth again, but to first turn off the part of the device that destroyed the original.
That could cause some problems.
At first, he refused, but I suggested that he merely delay the destruction process by 5 minutes. What harm could there be in that? A few seconds later, 2 identical scientists emerged.
Amazing. Oh, this is fun.
At first, they were entertained by comparing birthmarks,
Nice birthmark. What's your favorite movie? I like Spinoza.
until I asked which one was the original.
Huh?
The scientist was beside himself. Each one insisted he was the original.
Oh. Fake! Forgery! Fraud!
I announced that 5 minutes was now up. It was time for the original to be destroyed.
Oh?
Suddenly, the nature of the argument changed.
He's the original. I'm
the
not
original.
me. No. I never saw me before. I don't recognize. Neither do
I'm
I.
too tall.
I'm too
To
tall.
help resolve this dilemma, I suggested a friendly competition.
Rook 5. Oh, yeah? Take that. Not the chair. Not this. What's the attack? Oh, yeah? Castle charges. Take the check on you. Check on you, too. Check. Mate. Ha! Oh. To the booth, buddy.
I quickly pointed out that it was more likely that the winning scientist was the original and could defeat a mere copy.
So you get in there, smart guy. It's cheating. He threw the game. You're all against me. It's not fair. I could have lost. No. I don't want to die. I'll be good. I won't eat much. I want to live. Let me go. I want to live.
The remaining scientist no longer insisted that I ride in his machine.
Let me out of here.
And suddenly, I wasn't so sure I'd done the right thing.
How can I face the deed I've done? It was a jest and all in fun. Now that I am left alone, I feel I must atone.
The original me was gone, and I was now a guiltless copy.
Brand new me, brand new day. No more last month's bills to pay. They were owed by another me, and she has ceased to be. Bluebird sitting on my head. Aren't you glad my old one's dead? Hello, brook, good morning, tree. I've just begun to be. What's this body I am using? When I die, will I be losing everything that I'm now choosing to be or not to be? A simple fact, sad but true. Nothing's fun unless it's new. That's why we take turns to see what it's like to be.